Hello, my lovely Sagittarius, sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Welcome to your weekly pre-shuffle with me. This weekly, my someone's energy is coming through really, really strongly. So sometimes when that happens, it's like I feel like it's so specific that it might just be like for one person out there. So if it's just for one person, it's one Saggy out there. Okay. I have to just go as I'm guided and I get what I get, and I'm just the messenger. So, what I am picking up, Sagittarius, and this is the pre-shuffle. I shuffle and I do the popper method, and we get your three positions, and that gives me the context before I go into your weekly, which is over on Patreon, link down there with all the other links. I'm getting that. Your father has belief systems. Your father has beliefs. Your father has or had very strong beliefs. And like I'm really getting like they could have been like a preacher or a minister or like maybe like a cult leader or something like that. I don't know. But like they just had like very strong beliefs, very strong ideas of right and wrong, of ethics and morals, and like should, like really, really righteous. And whether you've already separated yourself from that and from this person, or whether you like have already made peace with it, this might just be coming up for you for some reason. It just might be coming up from your subconscious mind and your awareness, Sag. So let's explore this. Help me figure out how to get the message to my Saggy, sun, moon, and risings. That came out kind of funny. Yeehaw. Okay, Knight of Wands. Casanova energy. This is sort of a flash in the pan. So, you might be triggered very unexpectedly. You might have already gone to therapy for this for 12 years or something. And then you're at a party or you're at a get together, and maybe just someone in the group just reminds you and just has like maybe like the similar mannerisms or how they talk about a project or a politician or just anything at all. But something can just like bring it up out of nowhere. And it might even be, like I said, something that you just thought you already worked through. Ooh. Oh, another wand, Page of Wands. There's two cards face down. We've got Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles together. So, there's going to be a lot of, and this can actually be at work. There may be someone at work that's like kind of reminds you of it's kind of like that scene in The Dark Knight when the Joker is walking through the party and some guy says something and Joker looks at him and he's like, "You remind me of my father." I don't like that. It's kind of like that, to be honest. So I don't know. It's like I'm just picking up some like Greek tragedy like freaking thing here. And last but not least, another wand card, Seven of Wands, and bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Okay, Sag. So, because of like all of this kind of bubbling up, it might be like one moment this week. It might just make you really, defensive, protective, and you might, I can't tell right now if this is real, but you're going to be feeling like your beliefs are being attacked, like even maybe your position, your spot on the rock. You might feel like you've got to put up very strong boundaries, be very defensive, and maybe even just be careful that it might be really easy because of this trigger with some thing with your father. You might really tie your identity to the beliefs, to the systems or forms of thought. And if someone, maybe it's something very contentious and you don't really get riled up and it's very intellectual whenever you talk about this, and for some reason maybe in this workspace, there's a new person or something that just the way they speak or the context they use or the mannerisms or just something that like they are channeling your father just like really gets to you. And all of a sudden now you're normally very cool, calm, and collected and intellectual and very well versed in debating, and you can be very detached and be very, but like this is a moment where you might actually slip into the emotionalism, and you might be on your soapbox and it might be a thing. And like I'm saying, I can't tell if this is like maybe it really is with like with your father or something. Hey Laura, welcome. Oh, have a great weekend, darling. Oh, I it's an honor and a privilege to channel these messages and to serve and to have this positive karma exchange. Guys, I'm only me because you guys are you. So it takes both of us, takes two to tango here. So these are your messages. Someone needs to hear this, and I'm just grateful that I can help and serve in any way, shape, or form. Really. So happy Friday night. If anybody working through their father issues. Yeah. Saggies, this is like, now it is a two of cups. It's really nice, but if this is your father, like if this like, maybe you guys worked on this relationship and then something just comes up and it's like, oh my God, it like roars to life again. There's more to do. There's more to work on. But it would be very easy for both of you to actually slip into the more, guttural forms of yourselves, like you turning into the toddler version of you and someone else turning into the toddler version of them. Their stance might be more of trying to be super righteous or maybe full of integrity, and you might have a lot to attack about it and to tear it down and say no, and show how this is not integrity or how this is not, what I'm saying, to set them straight. I mean, it's just going to be a thing. So we're going to get into this in the extended on the Patreon. And if this is resonating with you, if the weekly resonates with you, or if you just want to talk with me more about this, I can take a look at your chart. Hopefully you have your birth time in the one-to-one Zoom sessions, and you guys can use that time for whatever you guys are working through at the moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be about tarot or astrology or psychic energy work. If there's something going on in your life that you need to ask about, have your birth time ready. When you book your Zoom session, I email you to schedule, and I'll put you on the books, and then we hop on the call and we take care of it. So but otherwise, Sag, it's going to be a quick trigger. I'm going to say, try to keep your cooler. Or I would maybe just start the day meditating, end the day meditating, to try and sort of, offset some of the reaction. But I love you guys. Have a great Friday, and my very best to all of you. Everyone here incarnated in the incarnational cycle, I admire every single one of you guys. Every single person alive is here doing the work. So all my respect to everybody here. I love you guys. Until next Friday, my loves, many, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.